Entrepreneurs often like to do things no one else is doing. We always have these big goals. In my mind, if a big goal is about to be met, then make it bigger. My name is Michael Henderson, the CEO of Developers Doing Development. We help connect and better empower the world with innovation and technology. The word hackathon depends on what generation, what community. It has a lot of connotations and it denotes a lot of meaning. The ultimate goal of a hackathon is not just to have an event to create applications and produce products. We were thinking about cost-effective ways to produce products to change lives in the developing world. I know that I couldn't pull off a hackathon single-handedly, but I think it's advantageous as an organization to connect with people that can.
Who are you when hunger has been given a face, and that face is you? I say, you are the ones that have been chosen to rewrite the narrative.
We have to make sure that we're seizing the extraordinary potential of today's Africa, which is the youngest and fastest growing of the continents. So next week's summit will focus on how we can continue to build a new model of partnership between America and Africa.
The Young African Leaders event was our first event, so we were in a place where we had space, we had a network, we had people passionate about this type of work.
Good evening, everybody. Can everybody hear me? Welcome to this an amazing networking event that I, by myself, could not put together. You have people doing decorations and making food. You have amazing people from all around the African continent. And so I just want to say thank you for sharing your time with us, sharing your passions, and everything you've been spending your life's work to bring to fruition.
I'm the founder of a social venture called Vegas Delivery Kits. We work in Nigeria to provide simple life-saving solutions for women. We manufacture delivery kits. We also have a mobile platform currently piloting in Nigeria, which seeks to make healthcare accessible to people using the basic simple phones in their hands. Thank you.
700 million people use mobile phone in Africa, but 600 million of them use non-smartphone. To bring the technology to them, we built a platform, a mobile application that works on non-smartphones, to be able to allow any producer in Africa to reach the market he seeks to attend.
We were thinking we're going to have 25 young African leaders here for a number of weeks. And so we passed out a needs assessment on health, water, food, and safety. And through that data, what they needed, we discovered some recurring themes within the realm of mobile technology. And we said, well, at least mobile technology is pervasive.
The types of businesses are very different from what we typically see in the Austin community. Some tools just aren't available for them. And so gaining insights into what these business challenges and struggles are, that was a very real thing that I was able to gather.
As someone that's African, it was a mirroring thing for me to stand in front and be with other Africans after growing up here in the States for so long. From a professional point of view, that's really what it sparked that energy to be about the motherland and to be about that narrative of what's going on.
So when I was here last week, the things that were missing is we had a date that was 3 weeks out, and we had no registered people yet.
Yes.
And we had no sponsor money in the bank yet, and no website.
Hence us moving the bank back.
So that's all.
So
no big deal.
So we're in a great spot concept stage, but in terms of being able to pull this off, you know, if we were 3 weeks out in a normal hackathon, you'd want to have 10 to 40 people signed up, and you'd want to have $3,000 in the bank with another $3,000 on the way.
To give kind of a status update, today we had a great meeting with Hugh Forrest at South by. He agreed verbally to sponsor interactive badges for the winning team for the main prize.
First event literally was on July the 8th, right? And we are on our 8th or 9th event, and we just had a meeting with the guy who runs Interactive, who's who meets everybody, hears all of the pitches, and he saw enough in us, not only to send us 4 badges, but to increase the relationship. I said, hey, can you send us someone from South by to actually judge and be judges for the hackathon? And they've agreed to send judges, which is going to
That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
increase our relationship.
We can't pay developers $200,000-$300,000. So most of the folks have real jobs, daytime jobs. They look at this as a way of giving back to the world.